Hi community of awesome, I'm Ava J and this is Bookish Pixie. So let's talk about a problem that I sometimes still struggle with in my own manuscripts, and that's passive protagonists. A passive character is a character who is only reactionary and that they don't make any decisions that actively affect the plot. And if you're a plotter, I highly recommend you consider this while you plot because it is really hard to fix in revisions and often requires a lot of rewriting. So for one of my grad school classes, I'm currently reading The Magic Words by Cheryl Klein, which is a book on writing children's literature and young adult literature. And one of her rules is that a protagonist must make at least 3 decisions that directly affect the plot. And I like that rule because it gives me something concrete to look for while revising and determining whether or not my characters are too passive. And I imagine it's also going to help me in the future when I'm plotting and trying to decide whether or not my characters are too passive. So right now you may be wondering, okay, but what's wrong with passive characters? Why is that a problem? And besides the fact that it's just boring to read about a character who doesn't make any decisions, if they aren't making decisions affecting the plot, then why are they your protagonist? Your protagonist should have agency, and they should be a character who are driving the plot forward. So if your protagonist isn't driving the plot forward, that's a problem because they're failing one of the key components of being a protagonist. And to look at it from a more positive perspective, forcing your protagonist to make decisions gives you a lot of great plot fodder. So all in all, as you plot or revise or both, make sure that your protagonist is an agent of change. So that's what I got for today. If you liked what you saw, don't forget to subscribe and comment, and I'll see you guys next week.